Welcome back to the Lab Leo Report here. John Chow is back. About 1999, he started this little website, kind of talking about building his own computer and stuff. It ended up being one of the biggest tech websites in the world, the Tech Zone. A few years ago, he started his own blog. It's now on the Technorati 100, and more importantly, he's making a lot of money on it. Something like $11,000 a month last time we talked, yeah?
Yeah.
Is it going up or down?
It's went up. Last month it was $12,500.
Amazing. So he's an expert on really monetizing a website. You used Google AdSense initially on your blog. Now you've discovered there are many other ways. In fact, you need to use many other ways if you want to make the kind of money you're making. But AdSense is a good way for a lot of people to start.
For most people, yes, you should start with AdSense.
Tell me about AdSense. What is it?
Well, AdSense is a product of Google.
Okay.
What they do is they serve. This is AdSense right here.
Those are those text ads you see on web pages.
Yeah, they serve text ad, and what makes them unique is that the ads are targeted to what you're talking about or what you're writing about. So if for example, here, if you look at my text site here, this is an article about a flash drive. And if you look at the ad by Google here, you'll see that all the ads here are related to memory cards, SD memory cards.
See, that's good, because if somebody's reading that article, chances are they're interested in that product, maybe even in buying that product. So the ads apply to what they're interested in.
And that's why
it's good for you. It's good for them because they see stuff they want to see. Good for you because they're more likely to click.
Yeah, exactly. And the viewers or the readers, they don't mind it at all because it's very targeted to what you want. It isn't a Spank the Monkey banner or anything like that.
Exactly. Enough of that band, stupid monkey. But now let me ask you something. How do you get paid for that banner as a web host, as a website?
When a reader clicks on the ad and visits the advertiser, Google charges the advertiser a cost. Okay. And Google shares that income that it makes with the advertiser, that being me.
Okay, so you get paid for clicks, basically.
Yes.
That's good. I mean, it's not like they have to buy the product; they just have to go look at it.
No, they just have to click on the ad and visit the advertiser, and that's how we get paid.
Google's never said how much they split
there is
with you.
Advertisers bid on these words, on these ads, and depending on the subject you're talking about, it can go up or down.
So you make more money if it's a popular subject.
Exactly.
That's something to keep in mind too.
Yeah. So there are many people actually, they create sites specifically targeted to these high-paying keywords.
Oh, very interesting. Is there somewhere you can go to learn what keywords pay the best?
There are sites that will teach that, but most of them are, because they're extremely competitive. It's very, very hard to break into. Right.
Because there's a lot of other people. Because that's where the money is.
Same thing.
So maybe you'd make more money by doing something that's less competitive. So how do I add Google Ads to my site? Okay. First, I guess have to get an account.
Well, first you have to, and you sign up simply at google.com/AdSense.
Can any website get an account, or
the barrier of entry is extremely low? So pretty much anyone, if your site's only been up even a couple of weeks, as long as you got some content on there, chances are Google will approve you.
They do review and approve, so you're not guaranteed.
No, there is no guarantee, but in my studies and in all the sites I've set up, they never had any problem with,
Well, they say, oh, he's a money machine. Whatever John Chow sets up, we're going to be part of that. So you set up an account, you give them the site that you'd like to put the ads on, and they say yes or no. In most cases.
Most of the time it's yes. Okay. And once you get your account set up, logging into the account is pretty straightforward. Setting up the ad is very easy to use. Like, this is the ad for content setup page. And from here you can choose the type of ads you want.
You have a lot of control over it. You colors.
Basically, here you can.
Horizontal or.
This is the size of the ads you choose here.
Is it better to have more ads or fewer ads? A bigger banner or a smaller banner?
Generally, Google puts limits on you. You're allowed to have at the most 3 banners per page. Okay. And
in each banner, have you tested all the different kinds of banners?
Yes. There's let's see here. These are the various banners that Google has.
That's all the different looks.
Yeah, all the different sizes.
Which ones work better? Oh, they even have graphical.
Yeah, they have graphical banners as well now. And
what's going to make me the most money? Does it matter?
Well, generally, it's just trial and error. You're just going to have to experiment.
Right, because a lot of it depends on the layout of the page, too, where people's eyes are falling and so forth.
To help you out, Google actually created this thing called a heat map.
Oh, neat.
And this is based on, I guess, Google's own information with their ads.
So the redder the better.
Yeah, the hotter the better. So you can see, according to Google's, putting ad as close to the primary content as possible creates the most clicks.
It makes sense, of course.
So also it looks like near the navigation along the top left, and this white area means very little action here.
So you in the design of your page decide where you're going to put those banners, what the banners will look like, what size and shape they'll be, how many they'll be.
Yeah.
And they give you code, HTML, to put in there?
Yes, after you enter the size of the banner you want, the colors you want, Google gives you the code.
There it is, very simple.
Just copy and paste that onto your web page, and the ad will show up.
How much money am I going to make if I do this?
It really depends on the topic you talk about.
Right.
The inventory of ads available.
Right.
But on average, anywhere from 5 cents to a couple of dollars per click.
Per click.
Per click. Yeah.
So, and then how much traffic you have and how much they click is going to be relevant as well.
Exactly.
Not everybody clicks, obviously. So the higher the percentage of clicks, the better.
Yeah. And there are things you can do to try to increase the click rate, like using the heat map to place the banner in the most targeted spot where people would click more. Like just by doing that, blending the ad to the background of your site so it doesn't look like an ad. That also can increase click rate as well. And
go to johnchow.com because he knows how to.
Yeah,
how much do you make off your Google ads? May I ask?
Well, it's on the blog. I make about $1,000.
That's about what I make.
Yeah.
That seems to be like kind of somewhere between a few hundred to $1,000 a month. Is pretty typical, isn't it?
Yeah.
On a very busy site, $1,000 a month.
Yeah. But there are blogs, there are sites that makes hundreds of thousands per month on it.
What?
Yeah.
Really?
Oh, sure.
What are they doing different?
It's all a matter of traffic.
Wow. Now, I wouldn't mind that. I could really retire. That's right. That's right.
It's numbers game.
John Chow's great. Go to johnchow.com where he talks about all this stuff and different ad campaigns you can use and ways to make your. I think we're not saying about getting rich. No, you're probably not going to make as much as John or $100,000 a month. But just to be able to pay for your blog and maybe give you a little pocket money, that's a great thing. That's a wonderful thing. Yeah. johnchow.com for more information. Thank you, John.
Okay.
Really appreciate it.
No problem.
Take care. More of your calls coming up. You stay right here.